My name is Nastaran Bazazi and I'm reading the statement of the Left Party of Iran on occasion of Workers' Day to the workers all around the world and to the workers of Iran. To activists and labor organizations for solidarity with the Iranian workers and their difficult struggles against the capitalism exploitation and the Islamic Republic's repression regime. Comrades, dozens of activists and leaders of independent organizations in Iran, including Reza Shahabi, Hassan Saidi, Dawood Rezai, three of the leaders of the Bus Workers Union, Rasool Bodaghi, Ismail Abdi, Jafar Ibrahimi, Zainab Hamrang, حسین رمضانپور، جواد لعل محمدی، هاشم خواستار، سلیمان عبدی، مهدی فتحی, leaders of Teachers Union, Osman Ismaili, a painting labor activist, and many more, simply for the crime of peaceful activity to create independent organizations and achieve the recognized rights of workers, teachers, and other wage earners are in prison. Take action to free them, defend the right of workers and wage earners of Iran to have independent organizations. Despite the acceptance of International Labor Day and the new labor law, the regime of the Islamic Republic prevents the celebration of this day by non-governmental and independent organizations by attacking gatherings, arresting, and imprisoning the participants. For some years, the regime has not even given permission to government organizations to gather and hold demonstrations. Demand the removal of restrictions and stop of harassment and arrest of Iranian workers in celebrating their own day freely. According to the official report of the Statistical Office of the Islamic Republic of Iran, the poverty rate in Iran has increased by 155% in 5 years. Over the past 10 years, the number of those who earn less than $2 a day and the number of those who earn less than $1 a day, both groups, have increased 9 times. This is despite the fact that workers are denied the right to organize, strike, and conclude collective agreements. Activists and participants in every demand movement and protests face repression, arrest, and imprisonment and dismissal from work. Recently, cash fines, forced retirement, and deprivation of hijab benefits have also been added to pre-existing punishments. Be supporter of Iranian workers in the struggle for their internationally recognized rights. The share of women in employment has reached less than 15%. Wage and employment discrimination against women is very severe. The start of the revolutionary movement of woman life freedom actually has its roots in the deep and widespread general dissatisfactions accumulated from discrimination, pressure, dictatorship, poverty, and the fall in the standard of living and injustice of the majority of people and incompetency of the regime, especially the twofold pressure on women. It is for this reason that the spark of this great and modern freedom and justice-seeking movement was struck by women and continued with their participation. Be the voice of Iranian women in the fight against discrimination, humiliation, and aggression. By issuing a joint charter, 20 different trade unions and civil organizations, including labor organizations, have tried to present a plan to equip this movement with a platform. In this charter, the minimum demands of workers, women, ecologists, students, educators, and artists, as well as basic freedoms, including the abolition of censorship, the right to organize and strike, abolition of discriminatory laws at all levels, release of political prisoners, abolition of compulsory hijab and discrimination against women, national, ethnic, and religious minorities, increase in wage and salaries have been proposed. This charter was well received by the community, and after its circulation, more institutions have joined it. Support the charter of 20 unions and civic organizations. Privatization is being implemented in all sectors, including in the education and health sector, with an accelerated process. Its consequences are increase in education costs, hundreds of thousands of children and teenagers dropping out of school, and a significant increase in the number of working children. The skyrocketing of treatment and medical expenses, along with the reduction of government medical services and the increase of workers' insurance share, are other consequences of privatization. Support the demand of large group of Iranian people to stop privatization in fundamental sectors such as education and health. The Left Party of Iran Working Group. Thank you.